¿Cómo están? It's Wild on Tuesday, and thank you for joining my channel. Please remember, like always, hit the like, the subscribe, and the bell for future notifications. This week's title, Time to Upgrade. Am I getting a new bike? Hell no. But the good thing about owning a Harley is the unlimited amount of aftermarket parts to make your bike your own. So we're going to be going over my upgrades I'm going to be doing here in the next few days, and we will post a video of those upgrades. And we're going to hit some topics also about brands and MCs and the brands that they use on the motorcycles for the club. Let's go! Yo, ¿cómo están? It's Wild on Tuesday again. Thank you for joining my channel. Like always, hit that like, the subscribe, and the bell for future notifications. Like I said in the intro, this week's topic, we're going to be going over the upgrades I'm going to be doing the next few days. Cowboy and I, we're going to be wrenching. Do I know about wrenching? Not really. I mean, I put my handlebars, my slip-ons myself, and minor little things. So putting in a cam, exhaust, air cleaner, then I'm going to do a Dyna, the Power Vision. It's something a little more than I'm used to, but luckily Cowboy's done it before, and we're going to work through it together. We will videotape it, or pieces of it, and do it before and after. So, as some of you know, I have the Zombie, the baffles from Tab Performance, slip-ons, and loved them. But I needed more. I wanted more performance, not only sound. So for my bike itself, like I said, the good thing about having a Harley, don't get me wrong, I loved my Indian that I had before, but the aftermarket parts were very limited. With my Road Glide, which I love, there's a crap load of aftermarket parts. I mean, from your gauges, digital gauges, sound systems, exhaust, slip-ons, handlebars, emblems, decals, seats, wheels, rims, you name it, you can do it with a Harley. Are Harleys expensive? Yes. Are they worth the money? Probably not. But the good thing about it, you buy a Harley and you can customize the hell out of it. I know people say, and I say it too, why am I spending so much money in changing a bike compared to coming out the door being nice? But I don't want to have a bike just like everybody else, even though I do have a black Road Glide. There's not many of those out there, right? But I can make this bike into my own. What I like, how it feels, how it sits, and little tweaks that makes it a little different from someone else's Road Glide, hopefully, right? So, note to self, I will have the Tab Performance Zombie slip-ons for sale here in the near future, probably in a few days, and I used a good amount. I probably put about 5,000 miles on them or so. So anybody want to email me, shoot me an offer, I'll send them to you. Nothing big. But one of a lot of talks that everybody's always asking, just I want to bring it up, and I had someone ask me the other day, in an MC, do you have to have a Harley? No, you don't. It depends on the MC. Do your research on the MC itself. There's a lot of MCs that you do need a Harley. There's other MCs that you need American made, and like we know what's really American made, but Indian Harley is allowed. Other than that, nothing else is allowed. Sorry, I was getting, I always love looking at downtown San Antonio each time I drive this route, especially this morning. There's no traffic, so I'm always taking a little peek at it. But like I said, some other clubs allow you to have mixed amount of, you can have a sports bike, you can have a cruiser, it all depends. Every bylaw is different for clubs. Some, as long as you have 750 cc's or higher, fuel tank or gas tank that can carry 5 gallons or more. It depends on the MC. So there's thousands of MCs out there. Are they all perfect? No. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of leave it to yourself to do the research and pick the bike that you love. I mean, I got a Harley not because of the MC, it's because I love this Harley itself. I love the Road Glide Limited, and I really enjoy it. So that's it. So let's get to my upgrades we're going to be doing. Like I said, Cowboy and I are going to be doing this in the next few days, hopefully. We will record the before, some of the during, because it will take us 6 to 8 hours, just because our first time, well, not his, but my more first time. So I'm going to be wrenching. He's going to be guiding me a little bit. So it's going to take some time, and then we'll use the Power Vision to map it. And I bought my Power Vision through Fuel Moto, and they have their own custom map for my bike for the upgrades I'm doing. When you do purchase a Power Vision through Fuel Moto, it has like double the warranty, lifetime support, and they do a custom map for your bike. So that's a huge seller for me, and they had a little discounted price on the Power Vision. So what am I gonna do? What am I gonna add to the bike? First, I love my slip-ons, but I fell in love with a 2-to-1 from Dirty Bird. Yes, Dirty Bird has the up your exhaust, and it is beautiful. Hopefully I'm going to post a picture right here, right now, above me or over me of that exhaust. It's a beautiful exhaust. It sounds loud as hell and might be obnoxious, but I love it. That exhaust itself has a lot more torque than a lot of other exhausts that I've seen. The reason I know this is I reached out to somebody that actually bought the same exhaust as I did and put it onto their road glide. And the numbers that I saw between other exhausts, see, there's a difference. There's guys that buy these exhausts because they sound loud. They're paying $800 to $1,000, but there's no performance advantages. If I'm going to pay $800 to $1,000, you're damn right I'm going to have some type of advantage of performance. Don't get me wrong, we all love that nice crackling sound, but I also want performance, and that's what I saw in the 2-in-1. Not only is the 2-in-1, but it also, I mean, sound itself will obviously be like different between pipes and mufflers. But these systems are generalized a little more characteristics, higher pitch than true duals. 2-in-1s offer a better balance of airflow. So what that means is your engine will result in more torque and a smoother ride. That's what they say. We'll see. I never had 2-in-1, so anybody in the comment section that has a 2-in-1, had true duals, please let me know. And the next thing I got was the Woods 22XE. It's a cam. They have the 22X, and what I needed in my bike, I ride 2-up a lot. And what I notice is when we're riding in the pack, we're going higher speeds. The speeds, but we're going higher speeds and everybody's going to go past a car. It seemed like my throttle response, the torque at the high end was lacking. So the Woods, I saw that on Fuel Moto on their website, they had all these runs with the cams, and the overall better one was the Woods 22XE, and it showed the difference between the X and the XE was more, it took away a little torque from the low end, anything under 2,500 RPM. But on the higher end, you had a higher torque. And that's what I wanted. I don't take off the line like a bat out of hell, so I cared more about after 2,500 RPMs. And that's what the Woods 22XE cam showed me on numbers. So we'll see that too. So far I have the 2-in-1 from Dirty Bird, the Woods 22XE. Then what I'm going to be doing is getting the blower itself, the Stage 1 Arlen Ness Big Sucker for the Milwaukee 8. It's Stage 1, right? It's supposed to help increase horsepower, torque. It eliminates the pre-oiled or the oiled blow-by associated with the M8 engines, which they're known for. And so we're going to put everything together. Cowboy and I keep saying, we're going to be putting these bikes together, the exhaust from 2-in-1 Dirty Birds, the Woods 22XE, and the Arlen Ness cleaner. And like I told you, I'm going to finish it off with that Power Vision tune from Fuel Moto. And as I said at the beginning of the video, they did a customized map for my bike. I told them the upgrades I'm making, and they did a custom map for my tune. So we're going to do that. I was going to take it to a dyno after that, but I think I'm just going to leave it with the Power Vision, see what that does. I bought the system itself, so I physically will have the whole complete system. If you go to a dyno, they'll charge you $200 for the license to map your bike. but for $200 more or so, you get the whole system, and you can kind of use it whenever you want. You don't have to rely on going somewhere else to get it mapped again, changed for any reason. So those are the few things I'm going to be upgrading, and that's what the cool thing about having a Harley. Any other bikes now, Indian's coming out with a little more aftermarkets, but it's been taking a while, and there's a lot of backlog on orders, even for Harley probably. But there's a lot of aftermarket parts for Harleys, and that's what I enjoy. I think my next upgrade after this may be eventually a upgraded sound system and digital gauges. So I think they're Dakota digital gauges I was looking at. So we talked about my upgrades, motorcycle clubs, and types of bikes. So that's about it for this one. For the next video, like I said, we're going to be showing the before sound and looks of what I have, and the during us trying to put everything together, and the after. So till next week, much love and respect. Peace.